welcome to Fishing with CJ. And down on the beach again, on a slightly different beach to where I normally fish. I've not fished here before, so it'd be interesting to see how we get on. I'm not giving away hopefully where we are, but if you recognise it, albeit, please don't put a comment in the comments and say I know where that is. Well, you can say you know where it is, but don't say where it is. Down here with Alex, my good friend, and the pike whisperer. And yeah, we're down on the beach and we are going to be fishing, well, either side of the high tide really, 2 or 3 hours up, a couple of hours down. I'm going to be fishing 2 rods. Let's have a look at the rigs that are going out there. Both are going to be on pulley pennels, pulley up and over rigs, fishing cocktail baits. I've got both hooks have got squid and bluey cocktails on at the moment. Both exactly the same. Both are multipliers. Both fixed with braid. And you know, I'm becoming a real fan of braid on my multipliers after a little bit of teething problems with it. But I'm fishing with the usual, my Mag 4 mixed ground, 6+ bait, and a Ziplex. Sorry, Mr. Ziplex, didn't mean to insult you. A Ziplex M4 GT. The M4 GT's got a pen casting special on it, fathom casting special, and the Mag 4 has got a Mag 4 reel on it. So let's get these bad boys out and let's get fishing. Okay, so I've had a little practice cast with both rods, just lobbing a lead out, just a lazy overhead cast followed by an off the ground cast, just to make sure the line is lying right and that the brakes are set correctly. So we're going to lob these out. I'm not going to bang these out too far initially because, well, water's very coloured, tide's coming in, daylight, might be a bass about. That's what I'm hoping. Now it's zinged out without any bait on it. It'd be interesting to see how it goes with a bit of bait. Oh, it goes all right. And the bait's clipped all the way through the cast. Nowhere near the distance it went with just a weight, but then that's to be expected. Bang the Ziplex out. So he goes. That same distance really. Quite a strong wind from the right, so it's pulling line off in a big loop to the left. Right, let's get these set up in the tripod. Let's sit down and have a bit of a breather. I'm not expecting a great deal until it gets dark, to be truthful, but you never know. You never know. That time some smooth hounds started showing up. Well, if you come down the beach, don't leave your rubbish behind. Just pick this up and clean it up. You know, take a little bit of time maybe and just pick up a bit of rubbish when you're down here fishing as well. I mean, there are some people who just think that their mother's going to clean up after them. There's another one here, another can here. Unbelievable. Well, sun is going down. Nice big moon up in the sky up there. If you can see it, let's turn the camera out the moon so you can catch the moon. Yeah, come out as a little tiny white speck on this camera probably. Rods are nodding, but I think that's just weeding waves. Not sure what time high water is. Yeah, top of the tide's probably in about an hour and a half, something like that. We should just about coincide with darkness, so we should be good. And then we'll get a couple of hours on the ebb, and then that'll be it for the night. I don't want to stay out too late because I'm actually working tomorrow, which is bad news, but I've got to pay for my hobbies. Yeah, well, I'll catch you again once we catch something, or something happens. Well, we've got a little bit of a nod going on the right-hand rod. Might just be a little bit of weed on the line, just being plucked by the tops of the waves. But we'll wind it in and have a look. Oh. Alex has just lost a set of gear onto a snag out there, and I just snagged in there, but I managed to get it out. Nothing nodding here, so if there is a fish, it's coming in quietly. Not a lot of resistance either. But good chance to check the baits to see if they're getting noshed. I don't doubt there's a few crabs out here. The bait is fairly intact actually. Fairly intact. Well, we'll sort this one back out and put it straight back out. I think I'll keep using that bait. It's still quite good. Right, it's virtually the top of the tide, and the waves are just starting to come over the top of the shingle here. So I think I might have to move my rods up a little bit. Won't be for long. So I don't want the shingle to get washed away and the tripod suddenly collapse and everything fall in the ocean, which was a bit embarrassing. Right, with a right-hand rod, we've just done a classic bend down and spring back. And loads of slack water, slack line. Caught and see what happens. The left-hand rod's doing similar things as well. Just don't know what to do. Oh, that's definitely like a fish on there. Whoa, yes. Yes. Well, I felt a tug. There's nothing monstrous on there if there is. Coming in quite easy. I haven't got my headlight on, so I can't see if I'm laying the right line level. Oh. If I was going to call it, I'd say dogfish. Oh, it's waking up. Right, you don't get a dance for a dogfish. Little strap, I think. Yeah, I think you might be right. Very little strap.
Now you can do the conger.
Well, I'm going to have to do the conger, yeah. Well, we've had a little tiny strap eel. Where's my disc? I'll tell you what, let's get my headlight on. That's the first thing, isn't it? You don't know you haven't got your headlight on until you reach for it and realise you haven't got your headlight on. Right, we want that. 2 tools for dealing with an eel. You need something to grip it with, so newspaper or a towel, and you need a disgorger. This is the smallest strap conger eel I've ever seen. So not often that you get you hook them on the top pennel hook, but this one's managed to take the top pennel hook somehow. So there we go. I'll hold it right out so it looks like it's huge, but you notice I've got huge hands. Not a blank. Yee-hoo! Cut. Not a blank. Well, the excitement started off with activity on this other rod. So let's get this other rod in and see if we can't find what was on there. Might be something on there or not. Certainly time to check the bait. Right, so the bait's come in, it's been well eaten at, so we'll refresh that and get a new bait on there and get that back out there. So both the rods are back out, both baited up. One's with squid and bluey and the other one was with mackerel and bluey. Whacked out as far as I can get them. Let's hope we pick something up. Keep an eye on those rod tips. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, I'll turn the camera up to film the moon, and you guarantee you get a bite when that happens. Over the top of that or underneath it? Underneath it. It's gone off down tide. Sorry?
Hey!
Was it a Raymondo? Doesn't feel like a dogfish, but it probably is. The Raymondo! Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Nice size as well. Oh, well chuffed with that. Well pleased with that. Female, isn't it?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah, which means it's small. I mean, it'd be a nice size for a male, but for a female, it's quite small. But
Told you I put you on the mark.
mate, you certainly did. Whoa! Now I did make a promise that I might do another dance. There we go, look at that fat boy. Happy days, happy days. Yes, what a beauty. Right, we're going to put him back. Boom. Right, now I did make a promise that if I caught a ray, I'd do another dance. So, cue the music and... cut! I don't know if I've got activity on this left end rod or not, or whether it's just the waves or a bit of weed or what. Let's just take a little bit of slack out of it. See if it... If I get another one, I'm going to have to do another dance, you know that, don't you? First on the left hand rod. Definite knock and a rattle then. If I was going to call that, I'd say it was a bloody whiting.
I ain't seen one of them for ages.
No, thank God for that. They're a real pleasure when they first turn up for about a week, aren't they? I mean, I went placing about a month ago now, and I couldn't get through the whiting, and we're talking little pin whiting, about 6 inches long. Just as soon as your bait hit the bottom, it was rattling, and your baits were getting shredded, and you're bringing these little whiting. That was definitely a knock on that left-hand rod. Well, there's something. Feels like there's something on here. We've been getting a few little knocks and rattles on this rod for quite a while now, and I've been kind of waiting for a decent nod, decent bite, which hasn't materialised. Oh. Something tugging. What's the betting? It's a doggy on there. Ooh, come on. Something there. Something there. Come on, surf it in, surf it in. Don't come off whatever you are. Oh, it's a little eel. I was going to say, I couldn't believe it was the same one as the last time, but it's actually a little bit bigger. That's a slightly better eel. So there we go, another little conger eel. Bit more of a bootlace than the last one, but we'll get him back. And away. So little strap conger eel. It's probably on there, been on there for quite a while actually, that, although having said that, the line's not all spun up. So the squid and bluey cocktails seems to be doing it for the congers. I've got a definite good bite on the left-hand rod. Yeah. 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 Oh, I was going to say it's not fighting, but it just woke up. Oh, definitely woken up. Whoa. Gone. Oh no, yes, gone.
That looked like a ray the way it fucking changes it, didn't it?
Sorry, I was thinking of bass actually. or maybe an eel. I think I'm going to put that straight back out. Yeah.
Weird, isn't it? Like 10 yards away from you and not getting nothing.
No, it's just weird, isn't it? And that wasn't cast out very far, that one, because it hit the shingle as it was going out. I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, I've been on a boat, stood next to somebody doing exactly what they're doing, and they're hauling out fish one after another, and you're not getting one. And I've done it. I've done it when I've been catching, and people haven't been. You know, so it's fishing, isn't it? It's the way it is. It's the way it is.
Enjoyed being out, to be fair.
Yeah, no, it's great, isn't it? It's
Like the Ray put you on it. So
yeah, no, I'm well made up of that. It's well made up. Thanks very much for that. Well, I'm well made up with the 2 conger eels, to be quite honest, because I tried for them all last year, never got one. No, everyone else was catching them and I wasn't getting any. Right, well, it's been a good evening. I've had a couple of conger eels and a nice ray, which I'm very happy about. And I'd say thanks to Alex for putting me on the mark. It's been good, been very good. Pardon me. I'm going to start packing up now. It's midnight, and I've got to work. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm working tomorrow. Unheard of, you know, but I have got to work. So I'm going to pack my gear up now. If there's any fish on when I wind these rods in, I'll carry on with the video and we'll put them in as post credit. But other than that, I'm going to say good night to you all. Thanks very much for watching and keep safe, keep sane, keep fishing.